Until now, learning magic was not an easy task. You had to know a magician who could sit with you and show you his secrets. Now, Video Teaching Easy Method Library brings the world-renowned magician Tony Hassini into your living room. Mr. Hassini was voted the best magician of the year by the International Magician Society. He is also one of the top 10 special effects men for motion pictures and TV commercials. Remember the marvelous magical Burger King? For 6 years and over 200 TV commercials, Mr. Hassini created all of the magic and special effects for the Burger King commercials.
Hello, I'm Tony Hassini. In a moment, I will teach you how to perform magic with simple, ordinary objects. Here's an ordinary drinking straw, threaded with a string. I will bend this straw in half and cut it. By doing so, I will be cutting the string inside, like this. And magically, I will put the string back to one piece. Watch. Magic begins. And the string is back to one piece. Here is how you can do this trick. You take a straw, and with the scissors, you cut a slit about 4 inches long on the back of the straw, and you put the string inside. Before you bend the straw, make sure the slit is facing down. You bend the straw in half, and you take the strings here and you pull it down, like this. Here's what happens. When you pull the strings down, the strings comes out from the slit and hides behind your hand. So when you cut this straw, you're really not cutting the string. And the rest is quite simple. You pretend to put the strings back to one piece. Supposing someone says, can you cut this string without this straw? You say, sure. Here's a piece of string, the two ends and the middle. I will take the scissors and cut right there from the middle. Now, will you take this Typhoon and hold it for me? And Kathy, would you hold this from this side? And I will take these two ends and magically put them back to one piece. Watch. Back to one piece. Now, here's how you can do this one. You get yourself a cotton string from a hardware store, or you can get it from a bakery shop. And you get a little bit of a string about that long, and you fold it in half. You take the middle and you unravel the middle section, and you pull it like this, so you have a little hole right there, see? And you pull it. Then you let this side go, and you let this one go. You take this side and you twist it, like so. And then you take this side and twist it also, like so. Okay? Now this really looks like the ends of the string. Actually, this is the middle. The ends is the other side down here. All you have to do, take these two ends and glue them together. And the way you do that, you unravel just a little bit and push them into each other, like so. And you put a little bit of white glue here, and you twist it. And that should looks like the middle, right there. This looks like the ends. And when you cut here, like so, would you hold this for me? And the rest is very simple. What you do, underneath your hand, you tell them to pull it. And as they pull it, this string gets back to normal, and it looks like a miracle. Here's a very clever trick. An ordinary wooden spool threaded with two strings. The object is to take this spool off the strings. And to make the trick even more difficult, I'm going to tie a knot around the spool, like this. And Kathy, would you take these two ends and hold it for me? Thank you. And Typhoon, would you take these two ends and hold it for me? And magically, I'm going to take that spool right off the string. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Pull it real tight. And it's off. And here is how you can do this trick. You take a wooden spool and two strings, and you fold the strings in half like this. And you put it down, and you fold the other one in half. And this one, you run it right through the spool. Take this string and put it inside like this. And push it. And it will come out from the other side, a little loop like that. You take the other hoop and push it inside, like this. And you pull it. And what happens, they lock together, So when the spool hangs there, it won't fall off. Okay, now when you put it on a table, you take any one of these ends, this one and this other one over here, and you tie a knot, a simple knot. Would you take this and hold it for me, Kathy? Quick. Would you take this one and hold it for me? Quick. And watch what's going to happen. Put the hand over. Now I have to show you what happens to the people at home. So here's what happens. Underneath, this hand goes over, pulls this out, and the hand is over like this, right? Now pull it, guys. And it does this, and the spool comes off, and it strings back to normal again. The next trick is my favorite one. It takes a very little preparation, and I get quite a bit of mileage from it. A piece of paper, you fold it in half, and I take an invisible hair from here and wind it around, and now watch. The way you do this trick, you take a piece of paper and fold it in half, and secretly you cut a slit in the bottom of the paper, like this, okay? Now you hold the paper like this, and with your thumb, you pull the thumb down, like so. If it doesn't work, you wet your fingers and a thumb just a little bit, so it's moist, and you pretend to pull it. As you pull it, the thumb goes down, and then you let it go and the thumb goes up. You can do this with a $1 bill or $5 bill, just the same. Don't forget to cut a little slit on the money. The next trick does not require any preparation at all. For this, all you need is a book and a pencil. You put the book down and you take the pencil and lay it right over the book, and now watch, magic happens. And here's how you can do this. You take the pencil and lay it down and balance it, so right before it falls down, and you blow right here, not on the pencil, you blow right here, and as you move your hands, and pencil will move.